What is up, Scoop fans, and welcome back to Sheeran Scoop. Get ready for a whirlwind of DC Universe news, because James Gunn and DC Studios are dropping bombshells faster than a speeding bullet. We're diving deep into the rebrand that has comic book lovers buzzing, uncovering behind-the-scenes drama with a surprise recast in Peacemaker, and revealing the bizarrely specific details James Gunn is obsessed with, even down to pocket dimension plumbing. Plus, the soundtrack for Peacemaker Season 2 is here. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. DC Studios' bold rebrand ignites fan excitement. The summer of 2025 is being hailed as the summer of Superman, and for good reason. The film shattered box office expectations, raking in an impressive $120 million on its opening weekend in the US. But beyond the financial triumph, this release marks a pivotal moment for the DC Universe, signaling a significant shift after a decade marked by inconsistent film and television offerings. This revitalization is sending waves of excitement through dedicated fans, particularly at ASU, where comic book enthusiasts are on the edge of their seats, anticipating the on-screen realization of their most cherished comic book narratives. The previous era of DC Studios in the 2010s was often criticized for its disconnect from fan desires and its misinterpretations of beloved characters. Jaden Boughton, president of the comic book club at ASU Poly, shared his perspective, noting that the studio appeared to be in a difficult position due to intense competition with Marvel and a general lack of clear direction, suggesting that some releases felt very rushed, like DC was trying to reach a quota. Under the new leadership of joint CEOs James Gunn and Peter Safran, DC Studios is actively working to bridge the gap between its comic books, films, TV shows, and video games. Gunn's recent Superman film, for instance, has been praised for delivering a more faithful and hopeful portrayal of the character compared to earlier iterations. Sean Kelly, an animation student, contrasted Gunn's optimistic and slightly dorky Superman with Zack Snyder's darker, Elseworld take, highlighting the refreshing shift in tone. This new direction allows for a broader spectrum of storytelling, with the upcoming R-rated body horror film, Clayface, set to explore the origins of the Batman villain. Jay Vega, an animation major, finds this diversity liberating, stating, "If I want to go see a horror movie, I can go watch Clayface. If I want to have some joy and whimsy, I can go watch Superman, and it's still part of the same universe." Fans are particularly eager to see more obscure comic characters brought to life. Kelly expressed excitement for the potential exploration of magic in the DC universe, citing John Constantine as a favorite and emphasizing the narrative potential of powerful, dangerous magic. The new universe also promises a more cohesive timeline, especially within the Batman family of characters. The Brave and the Bold, based on Grant Morrison's comics, will delve into the complex relationship between Bruce Wayne and his son, Damian Wayne, as Robin. This approach has sparked debate among fans regarding the depiction of Batman's age and his first Robin, with some, like Vega, wishing to see the transition of Dick Grayson's journey. Fans are now eagerly awaiting future DC projects, hopeful that the new era will bring beloved characters to the screen and inspire even more fans to explore their local comic book stores. But before we dive deeper into the Bat family's future, did you hear about a surprise recast that sent shockwaves through the Peacemaker set? Keep watching. Peacemaker Season 2 shocker. Michael Rooker replaces mystery actor in villain role. Fans are buzzing about a significant behind-the-scenes change in Peacemaker Season 2, as it's revealed that Michael Rooker, a longtime collaborator with James Gunn, stepped into the role of the Eagle Hunter Redscent. Wild. However, Rooker wasn't the original choice for the villainous part. The news broke when James Gunn addressed fan speculation on Threads, confirming that an unnamed actor was indeed replaced. Gunn emphasized that the original actor was talented and a good person, but ultimately, he just didn't work in the role and doesn't need public attention for the recasting. This move highlights the fluid nature of production and Gunn's commitment to finding the right fit for his characters. Interestingly, this isn't the first time Peacemaker has undergone a mid-production recast. In Season 1, the role of Vigilante, Chris Smith's best friend, was initially played by Chris Conrad. Gunn revealed on the Peacemaker podcast that Conrad departed due to creative differences after appearing in the first 5 episodes, with Freddie Stroma eventually taking over and re-recording some lines. Despite his favor for the Peacemaker Season 2 role, Gunn indicated that Rooker's appearance doesn't preclude him from taking on other characters in the DC universe in the future. Gunn recounted calling Rooker for a last-minute favor, explaining, "We've already spent all of our money on our show. Will you help us out and come in and do this role as a favor?" The revelation has sparked considerable discussion among fans about the casting process and the internal workings of DC Studios productions. While the identity of the original actor remains confidential, the situation underscores Gunn's dedication to ensuring the best possible outcome for the series. Speaking of James Gunn's meticulous attention to detail, you won't believe the incredibly specific, and frankly bizarre, topic he's addressed for his upcoming Superman film. Stay tuned, it's truly out there. James Gunn reveals bizarre toilet solution for pocket dimension prisoners in Superman film. James Gunn, the co-CEO of DC Studios, has demonstrated an astonishing level of dedication to world building, even extending to the most mundane and unexpected details. In a recent revelation on Threads, Gunn addressed a fan's query about how prisoners held in a secret pocket dimension jail within the upcoming Superman film manage their basic biological needs, specifically using the toilet. The film depicts prisoners confined to transparent glass boxes, offering no privacy. Gunn's answer to the bathroom dilemma? No privacy. Those things in the back left corners of each cell are toilets. He further elaborated on the disposal of waste, explaining that it goes into the bottom of the toilet and there are slots where the waste can be removed, likely by Mr. Handsome, and probably not often. Gunn stressed that these minute details are carefully considered, stating, "You might think we don't think about this stuff, but we really do." Mr. Handsome, the peculiar warden of this prison, is a character Gunn previously detailed as being created by Lex Luthor himself from a Petri dish when Luthor was just 12 years old, an attempt to make a human. This level of intricate backstory, even for minor characters and their environments, highlights Gunn's commitment to creating a rich and believable DC universe. Both Lex Luthor and Superman are set to feature in the upcoming Man of Tomorrow movie, where they will reportedly be forced to team up against the threat of Brainiac. Fans have reacted with a mixture of amusement and admiration for Gunn's thoroughness, with many commending his deep dive into the lore, no matter how strange. The detail about the pocket dimension toilets has become a viral talking point, showcasing the unique approach Gunn is bringing to the DCU. But the news doesn't stop there. If you're a fan of John Cena's gritty superhero, we've got the latest on the Peacemaker Season 2 soundtrack. Don't go anywhere. Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 6 soundtrack drops, teasing intense mid-season turn. James Gunn has officially unveiled the highly anticipated soundtrack for Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 6, giving fans a sneak peek into the musical landscape, accompanying the next installment of the hit series. The DC Studios co-CEO shared a link to a Spotify playlist on social media, encouraging viewers to immerse themselves in the music ahead of the episode's premiere on September 25, 2025. Fans have been eagerly dissecting the newly added tracks, speculating on how the music will amplify the narrative of the upcoming episode, titled Ignorance is Chris. The episode is set to air on Thursday, September 26, at 6 p.m. PT 9 p.m. ET on HBO Max. This release follows a pivotal moment at the end of Season 2, Episode 5, where Christopher Smith, portrayed by John Cena, makes the dramatic decision to leave his team and venture into an alternate dimension, embarking on a solo mission as a superhero. Gunn, who penned all 8 episodes of Peacemaker Season 2 and directed 3, including the season premiere, has curated a soundtrack that aims to prepare viewers for the emotional and action-packed journey ahead. The series sees the return of familiar faces like Danielle Brooks, Jennifer Holland, Freddie Stroma, Steve Agee, and Robert Patrick, alongside new additions including Frank Grillo, David Denman, Saul Rodriguez, and Tim Meadows. The release of the soundtrack has generated significant online buzz, with fans celebrating the new music and expressing their excitement for the unfolding storyline. The inclusion of specific tracks is already fueling theories about character arcs and plot developments, demonstrating the powerful synergy between music and storytelling in the Peacemaker universe. And that's a wrap on our DC deep dive for today. But before you go, catch our lightning round recap of all the biggest stories and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single scoop. All right, Scoop fans, that's all the incredible DC news we have for you today. We covered the massive DC Studios rebrand and how it's thrilling comic book fans at ASU, the surprising recast drama behind Michael Rooker's role in Peacemaker Season 2, James Gunn's mind-boggling attention to detail with pocket dimension toilets, and the brand new soundtrack for Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 6. You won't want to miss what's next, so make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, ring the notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content.